Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Imaginators Soul Seekers series here on the channel. This is the 21st episode. We're already 21 episodes into this series, which is insane to think about. And what we're going to do for this particular episode is we're going to tackle the water realm to begin with, and then, well, I'm not actually sure, I haven't planned this out in advance, not very particularly wise on my behalf, but say, now that we have seeked out the souls of both Graveclobber and Tidepool, it means that I can choose whichever one I please to unlock the water sensei realm with, and in this case it's going to be Tidepool, because after we've gained access to the water sensei realm over here, we can also seek out the soul of Kingpin, which will leave us with only 3 more souls to remain to be seeked out in terms of the senseis, that is. We still have a few creation crystal souls to seek out, on the other hand, especially since I still am yet to have gone back to the Golden Arcade in order to collect the Smasher Imaginator soul, and then obviously once we've seeked that out we can generate a random element to represent that Smasher Battle Class Imaginator. But for now we're going to focus solely on the water sensei realm, because as you can tell from the gameplay ahead of you, that is the level in which we're currently playing through. And Tidepool here, already at level 20, doesn't even need all of this experience. We're going to show up and annihilate these enemies anyway, largely because I feel like it. No reason. Who even needs another reason now, am I right? So let's continue along. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of these, like, quick time events, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for here when it comes to raising these platforms. I won't exactly call it a minigame, or what you're doing is jousting the stick around in the circle, so it's more a quick time event than anything else. Let's get these guys taken out. Yeah, whales for the win. Take my whale to the face. But this right here, this gameplay, this is what makes Tidepool the second greatest sensei ever. How much fun is this? Ah, she is so fast-paced and annihilative. You really cannot go wrong with a character such as this one. Bananas, too. You can't go wrong with bananas either. That guy didn't even stand a chance. He was trying to get over here. Couldn't even get over here before he was already been defeated right there. Okay, here we go. This is what I have secondary attacks for. I can really stack some damage with them. Let's go. Okay, take these guys out some more. That's what we're talking about. Very awesome indeed. In fact, this is the peak and pinnacle of awesome, dare I go as far to say. There is now a fountain minigame for us to tackle, so let's get into that without further ado. What we need to do is obviously line these up with their respective bowls. And once we've done so, we can change which ring we are currently maneuvering. So let's get this final fella into place in the complete opposite direction I intended to go, but it doesn't matter which direction we went in, because in the end our destination wound up being reached all the same. It doesn't matter which direction you take, you wind up in the same destination, more or less. You know, it's like the two-way road sign, so to say, and obviously I know my road signs by now because I took my driving theory test recently, so I needed to know them for that. And after about 10 or so hours of revision, I absolutely nailed the test, so those hours of revision paid off, and it was a very gratifying moment to pass that test with flying colours. Okay, here we go, let's take that one out, and then let's get spinning. Oh yeah, let's get spinning, because they spin me right round, baby, right round. It's like a record player, right round, round, round.
Attacking me?
Oh, that's foolish. Attacking her? Didn't you hear? She's in a league all of her own. Stupid, foolish pirate enemy thingamabobs. I think they're meant to be pirate enemies. It's hard to tell, really. They're just kind of like fish dudes. They're fish pirates. And hey, Funback was a pirate too. He was just, you know, a pirate that wound up turning good because he's a giant whale that defeats enemies, so I think that's about as good as you get, to be honest. I mean, Riptide, we have a massive whale attack that we love yelling massive whale for. But with Riptide, we can only do that occasionally, you know, whenever we initiate that attack. With Funback, on the other hand, he is indeed a massive whale. So we can yell it whenever we like, because that describes exactly what Funback is, that being a massive whale there, mind you. So let's get that spun right round again. Yeah, now they're all in place and it's glorious. I'm hoping not to miss any collectibles here, but that doesn't seem to be asking for a lot. Obviously we can see a treasure chest up from a distance already. Yeah, we just got to not pull off a dark sensei round and play through the same level 3 times in a row looking for the same treasure chest, because that would be particularly foolish of me. I have came into this completely unprepared, because obviously I have not learned from my mistakes of the dark sensei realm. Why would I, right? Learning from your mistakes is just clearly asking for too much. Okay, here comes more enemies that are foolish enough to face against me. Very foolish indeed, but what we have here is after we defeat the enemies, we can activate this fishbowl thing with bug once again. Oh, there's a big guy! I repeat, there's a big guy, but he does not stand a chance against me. You see, what did I tell you? No chance. Stand there he was. He's not even dead yet. I'm just that confident in myself. Never mind, he's dead now. I repeat, he's dead now. So what we can do here is, first of all, let's grab that right there. Don't mind if we do. Got ourselves some epic gear. Now, utilising this, I think we can create platforms leading to that treasure chest we saw earlier. Nope, that's not how it works at all. But what we did create for ourselves is a secondary angle. So first things first, what we're actually going to do is we're going to pop up here and complete the puzzle, and then we're going to backtrack. Because whilst these guys are leading to this platform up here, we might as well go to the platform up here. We only need to visit it once. So now that we've done that, it means that when we move the platforms back, when we backtrack, it won't be as big a deal because we won't have to do this all over again. Okay, let's take him out. Yeah, in other words, I'm just saving time. What can I say except you're welcome. Just kick some more ass. Or, you know, have my ass kicked. I suppose that's an alternative. Not a good alternative there, mind you, but an alternative all the same. And man, I think you should take a shot at me sometime. I say the word mind you. Granted, you'll be dead by the end of the video from alcohol poisoning, but I think it'll be a fun drinking game. How many times I say mind you in a video? Take a shot every time. Okay, here we go. Let's get them into place. That's what we're talking about. And finally, bingo! And now those platforms leading to the treasure chest have been raised. So that is fan-frickin-tastic. Perhaps you could even say spectacular. Now, we are still yet to seek out the soul of Kingpin, so I'm wondering, where is it? Hopefully they don't miss that, because the whole point in tackling the water sensing ground in the first place was to seek out the soul of Kingpin. Man, these platforms are annoying me now. Why must you make me wait, and then my impatience costs me even more time? Frickin' platforms being frickin' frickers. I hate it when frickin' platforms do this frickin' frick thing with the fricks. So much frickin' all in one sentence right now. I don't think I could have fricked anymore if I tried. So here we go with this here treasure chest. Do not mind if we do, my friends. Do not mind if we do. And we cleared up enough room in the previous episode to take a selfie here with Tidepool herself. But why would I do that when instead we could take a focus in on her guns? Yeah, there you go. Those are some good looking guns right there. And now, the treasure is all mine. All mine indeed. So let's, actually, it'll be much quicker rather than waiting for platforms to just jump off the platform and respawn back at the start over here. Oh, there's more enemies who want to try their luck against Tidepool. Obviously, they aren't going to wind up lucky because instead they're going to wind up dead, and if they're dead, they can't really be anything other than dead. That's kind of like what being dead means. So yes, they aren't lucky. Instead, they're dead. They tried their luck, and it was very foolish of them in the first place, because let's be frank here, surviving against Tidepool are odds very much not in your favour. Tidepool is too much of a badass. Like that which we just saw right there. Now we'll collect that Imaginator chest when we're back up here. For now, let's continue backtracking by collecting all of the treasure, as well as the treasure chest itself. Don't mind if we do. Let's not leave that behind. Hashtag no treasures left behind. Let's get that trending on Twitter. And then down here is back to where we start, apparently. We found the troll radio yet another time. So yeah, I believe we're still missing a treasure chest and Kingpin soul gem, which I don't think is a good track record given what's left of the level. There's not very much. There's not very much left of the level at all.
Hope I'm not late to the party.
Well, being fashionably late is the best time to be when in attendance of a party there, Tidepool. So we're back at Trickster's Terrace. They obviously named that for the sake of it being alliterative. They quite like the alliterative name right now. And I apparently can't pronounce alliterative correctly. So here we are. Let's continue up here. We've got a close for Vortex at Gilman's Temple. So that's some experience we don't mind garnering, even though it kind of goes to waste with Tide Pool over here. Yeah, let's take them all out. And after all of that, it looks like I've still managed to miss Kingpin's Soul Gem, because I don't see it around here. Do you see it around here? Because I certainly don't see it around here. This is rather annoying indeed. Just like the Sensei Dark Realm, I'm going to have to tackle this level multiple times, no good reason whatsoever, purely because I forgot to look up where the collectibles can be found in this level. I forgot where they are. And that's because I haven't tackled this level in about 5 years. So yes, don't expect me to know where the collectibles are. I should have checked the guide before tackling this level, and yeah, I did not. I came in unprepared. I was too Corrigan? I was too cocky and arrogant in thinking that I would find these collectibles naturally. Obviously, I failed on that suspicion because I'm not nearly as good at seeking out collectibles as I thought I am. Evidence would suggest that I'm terrible at this, you know, given what happened with the Dark Sensei realm, and yet here I am thinking that I could do something other than fail miserably at finding all the collectibles. How very, very silly of me indeed. I am a foolish human fool. At least last time I checked I am human, so yay me for being human, I guess. Let's take out some more of these fellas right now. After all this time, 21 episodes, we haven't even seeked out the soul of a starter pack character yet, and we're going to have to continue waiting, it seems. Okay, cool, he's out here, which is pretty sweet if I do say so myself. Let's continue defeating everything in our wake, and then we're going to collect the treasure chest, despite having failed to seek out the soul of the Kingpin, and I believe we missed our final treasure chest as well. So good at finding the collectibles in this level, I am not. Oh, but I am good at gathering ice clubs apparently. So without further ado, let's use the harpoon gun and leave this level very, very disappointed that I didn't gather all of the collectibles along the way. You know what? I'm obviously just padding out the runtime of this series. You know, clearly if those were my goals, then said goals have been achieved. And hey, we did get the final objective at least, which means that when we come back through here for the inevitable second time, all I need to do is not fail at finding those there objectives. So, without further ado, let's go back to the Golden Arcade, find all of the areas and the collectibles that we missed on our prior run through of the level. You know, it's very hard to garner a 100% completion of the Golden Arcade without actually doing 100% of the objectives. So let's slowly make our way over there. We have so many more levels to triple star. It's not just Golden Arcade, which is lackluster in that category. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and replay it. I have no idea what final objective is missing. Oh, it'd be the all areas found, wouldn't it? Because obviously there was one area we couldn't even seek out without the wings that you earn from the Dragon Temple level. That's for one. Words are hard, okay? Words are hard. Let's just stick with that. Is this skippable unnecessary deep stew? No, it is not. Having skippable unnecessary deep stew is clearly just asking too much. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play as a tech character whom I believe is yet to have even been placed on the portal for this series. I'm talking, of course, about chain reaction, and we have to play as a tech Skylander here because tech is a current element of the area, and I must swap out for a Skylander corresponding to the current element of the area. Cannot change out until the element of the area changes once more. And as for our objectives, well, we can check those as soon as we're done with Chain Reaction's training bonus right here. Our Imaginators can now reach level 39! That is pretty busted indeed. Without further ado, our level goals. We're missing, obviously, the final soul gem, a legendary selfie frame, as well as 2 treasure chests, and we haven't yet found all the areas. We're missing 4 of them. Well, it's like I've got my work cut out for me. I can't attack him yet. I need to ring the bell first. Man, first I was unprepared for the Water Sensei realm, and now I'm unprepared for even the most basic of things here in the Golden Arcade, it seems.
Come on. Let us in, you big meanie.
Yeah, he is a pretty big meanie, isn't he? Stop being such a big meanie, you big meanie. Okay, let's launch ourselves up again. Boom! Bring ourselves back down with a shit ton of damage there along the way. Saw, shake the saw. Not shake the room, shake the saw. That's what I'm doing, you know. I'm shaking the saw in the general direction of enemies and hoping that that's going to deal enough damage to finish them off right there. Boom. There we go. Let's fan the flames, which is not even Chain Reaction's catchphrase yet. Here we are, stealing it anyway. Boom, boom. Shake the saw. And he's dead with perfect timing too, because we were on the brink of being defeated as Chain Reaction right now, which is not what we want. We haven't accessed his shrine yet as Chain Reaction, which we need to do in order to get a gift from him, and we need that gift for 100% completion of the game, which obviously we cannot do without Chain Reaction beforehand having completed the shrine. So in other words, we need to do that before Chain Reaction is defeated. Otherwise, we're locked out of 100% completion of the game, and that's what we need to be successful with the series. We need for 100% completion before tackling the Kaos, the final Chaos boss fight of the game right now. Anyway, we did not collect this treasure chest the first time around, so this time around we need to ensure that we get it by obviously knocking down that billboard. You can even see the treasure chest that we failed to collect the first time around. Without further ado, let's shoot down Trigger Happy's balloon. Yes, his. Oh, I would love to, but first as first, I've got a treasure chest to gather for Chain Reaction, who, as you can tell, is in desperate need of treasure right now. He's a bit short, can't you tell? But this level is certainly the best when it comes to garnering treasure along the way, because it's called the Golden Arcade for good reason. There wouldn't be much of a Golden Arcade without a lot of gold to boot along the way now, would it? So yes, let's gather all that treasure for yours truly over here, and then we're going to destroy some more stuff right now, because that's going to mean even more treasure for me, and I love it when the treasure is mine. I hate it when treasure is other people's. Other people's treasures suck. My treasures are great on the other hand. Why is that? Because they're mine. Because they're mine makes them tenfold more awesome by default. That's just how it works. I don't make up rules. I just reinforce them. Anyway, usually there's treasure back here, but since we've collected it already, there's nothing more than a diamond instead. Boy, I've really been looking forward to playing more Creation Clash. Couldn't wait for it, in fact. So let's kill that thing, get some pizza along the way, some much needed pizza at that. Yeah, that might be word on the street. We don't trust word on the street, yada yada yada. Let's defeat this guy at Creation Clash without further ado. Even though, let's be frank here, this is Skystones, okay? This ain't Creation Clash. This is fucking Skystones. No, not Tri-Tip. Actually, no, that's okay. Tri-Tip's okay. Boom, that's taken. Earth to Earth. Oh, that ain't right. Well, luckily, that's what we have Blastertron for. Blastertron. Oh, my apologies, guys. I mispronounced his name right there. How terrible of me. Hoosicle? Oh, no, he didn't. Well, that's what we have Flarewolf for. We're going to take back that Tri-Tip right there. He's trying so hard to beat me, and it's just not happening, folks. It is not happening! Boom! Starcast takes him out. And Tycoon Crow, well, he can't take the last stone right there. He has no blades to take it, let alone enough blades. So let's skip over that unnecessary deep steam once more. And then we've got to do is head over here. Let's collect these Imaginate chunks whilst we're at it. Why the hell not, right? I mean, more treasure chests for Maria. After all, I can't get for 100% completion that I was alluding to earlier without gathering all of the Imaginite along the way. Yes, the Imaginite is mine. All mine! So let's grab it. We've grabbed it. And what do we get from it? An epic piece! An Igknight weapon, to be specific, a heritage sword. Now that, my friends, is in fact epic. So now, without further ado, let's shoot some ducks. We gotta test out the noobs right there. This is for noob testing. But luckily for me, I'm not a noob, so I'll tackle this just fine. I'm so much of a noob, in fact, that I know to shoot the secret target over here on the left. Which we didn't do the first time round, because I was obviously saving it for this playthrough.
Might be a little too easy for you, huh?
Yes, you are right there, Sal. This is incredibly easy because I'm not a noob, and this is a noob testing section.
Guess that was a little easy, huh?
Yes, it was. It certainly was. I can't emphasize this enough how easy it was to a non-noob such as myself. What does it look like I'm doing, Sal? What does it look like I am doing exactly? Okay, let's shoot them targets too whilst we're at it. Okay, we only have 2 more Creation Crystal Souls to actually seek out, so we're going to obviously seek out the Smasher Imaginator Soul here, which is going to make up for our lack of Kingpin Souls that have been seeked out. And then once we tackle obviously the final level of the game, we can seek out both Kaos' Soul as well as the soul of the Sentinel Imaginator. And since there's only 2 more elements remaining to represent those 2 classes, we can have either a Light Smasher or a Life Smasher, and vice versa for the Sentinel, either a Light Sentinel or a Life Sentinel. Saying light and life one after the other is quite tongue-twisty, given the fact that they both begin with the letter L. It's very alliterative indeed. Half of the elements are alliterative in fact, because a lot of them start with the same letter. But what we're going to do here is we're obviously going to grab this, because that is more treasure for me, and I do not mind if we do. But we're not going to bother with Selfie Spot on the other hand, because we've done that once before. And as we know already, any Selfie Spot that's already been claimed from beforehand, it cannot be claimed for a second time. Okay, let's grab all of that right there. Don't mind if we do. Certainly don't mind if we do, in fact. Okay, that's 6 pieces. And that's going to be 8 pieces. Obviously, 6 plus 2 is in fact 8. That is how math works. If that wasn't how math works, then the universe is in some trouble, shall we say, because pretty much all of the science of a known universe is based upon math. Math is so fundamental to our understanding of the universe that basically, if math was wrong, then nothing would work the way we believe it does. That's the thing, like in science exams, obviously, if you employ a lot of common sense, then half of the questions are perfectly answerable. Even if you don't know the answer, if you just employ common sense, then you should be fine, because the common sense of the question is, if I answer this question correctly, then that means the universe is working the correct way. So in other words, you should think about how to answer the question so fundamentally wrong that you break the known universe. Then, once you've came up with the answer that is so incredibly wrong that you've broken the known universe, just answer the question with the exact opposite to that, and you'll be fine. Just do the opposite of what breaks the universe. Okay, here we go. There's another Selfie Spot, which obviously we're going to take advantage of, because it's a freaking chompy. Like, look at this fella right now. Aurora, I don't care for. I need to get at an angle where Aurora isn't even in frame. There you go. That's more like it. Oh no, we're full. And we can't get rid of the ambush selfies. They're too glorious. Let's get rid of the Ember one. I'm not even going to give it time to load. Oh dear, we need to now reset the selfie back up again. There we go. Most glorious selfie in the history of glorious selfies. Even though we've made those already. What can I say? I'm just so good that I peak even past my previous peaks. So what we're going to do now is we're obviously going to solve this, because it's going to garner some treasure for us, some much needed treasure on Aurora's behalf right here, because 14,000 treasure is not enough. Hey there, Nort fella. Oh boy, how I've missed him. We haven't seen Nort for a while and I've missed him. Okay, the tram will take us. That is a very convenient tram. I will, thanks buddy. You hear that, guys? I'm his buddy. I'm so proud and honoured to be his buddy. Being his buddy makes me happy. Okay, now shut up and let me have this. I don't care that he's a video game NPC and cannot physically be my buddy, okay? He said I'm his buddy, so therefore I am his buddy. Okay, shut up and let me have this. Anyway, there's more treasure right there. Don't mind if we do. Which means that I believe, once we obviously seek out the Smasher Imaginator Soul, we can finally complete all of the level objectives here, and then we're going to leave the level after having done so. But after we grab that Smasher Imaginator Soul, well, after we seek out the soul of the Imaginator Smasher class, I should say, what we're going to do after that is we're immediately going to backtrack to all of these level up orbs, so that then we can get it to a decent enough level, whatever element for Smasher will be. So let's take Buckshot right now. Yeah, we took him out with some bad juju. Now that's just rude. Okay, here is where we initiate the Doomsday Protocol. By Doomsday, I mean Doomsday for them, because Boom Bloom is a bit too busted right now. How dare you? I repeat, how dare you? Well, luckily for us, this is what we have Ender for. Boom, we shook it through him. I can't believe he's done this, because that I can just take instantly with Pinata over here. We win 6-3. It wasn't even a challenge. Didn't break a sweat. Absolutely not. I mean, with my lack of face cam, even if I did break a sweat, there's no way you could prove it. Now, I like the suit actually, Loose Cannon. The suit is looking pretty nice. Ooh, that's great. Thank you for leaving us this, because, you know, it'd be very hard to traverse further without the tools required to do so. Otherwise, there'd be soft lock in this level and wouldn't be able to beat the game past this point, because I'd be stuck, and that would be tragic and awful. Pretty much all of those nasty, awful words all rolled into one is what that would be. Anyway, now that's been solved, we obviously just need to wait for the triple thumbs up. Man, that's a lot of thumbs up right there. Welcome to the thumbs up nation, so to say. I didn't even know this was a thumbs up nation, but here we are in the thumbs up nation all the same. We don't even need to go all the way up there for that treasure. We can just grab it using those means I just showcased before you. So let's push these guys into place. What would have been even wiser is if I left the treasure chest in the bonus room for the Imaginator of the Smasher class after we seeked out that soul. But obviously I didn't think that far ahead now, did I? Thinking that far ahead is just asking too much of me. What's not asking too much of me, on the other hand, is asking me to get all those thumbs up right there, because we're in the thumbs up nation, so we get nothing but thumbs up here. We're too awesome for anything other than thumbs up right now. So let's just jettison ourselves straight through the section right now. Sweet! Now we can blow some stuff up. Boom, baby! Yeah, you got that right there, Aurora. You got that right. Okay, let's take out some folks. Some foolish, whatever you are, folks. As we've established earlier in the Water Sensei realm, I have no fuck what the hell these things meant to be, but yet here we are, defeating them all the same. Okay, let's pop over here some more. Oh dear, I missed the jump. My platforming is not good, apparently. So let's try that again, because we're going to need this explosion in order to seek out the soul of the Imaginators of the Smasher class. So yeah, let's blow this up. Well, we can't jump up there, but I think the explosion being within this proximity is close enough for us to need correct. Now, without further ado, we seek out the soul of the Smasher Imaginators. Without further ado, let's preview them, and whilst we're doing so, we're going to generate a random element as to what element will represent the Smasher Imaginator. Let's get to it.
Smasher Imaginators pulverize their opponents with enormous smashing weapons.
Okay, so it looks like we're swapping from one light character to another light character. I said life there by accident. Mistakes were made, but yes, with light creation crystal onto portal power, we are going to create ourselves a light smasher. Very interesting that, but this means that we leave life the Sentinel, which is awesome, because I'm very much looking forward to creating a life Sentinel, but that's obviously a conversation for a future time. For now, the conversation is on us creating a light a light sneeze, apparently. But here we are, and as always, let's find out what our random look is going to be. Our best looking Imaginator. Yeah, I might not even bother switching this guy up. This guy is perfection, as it is already. I am loving my light smasher right now. He is looking good, and he's going to be looking even better when we obviously guarded this treasure and level up. Boy, we're at level 6 already. Oh, we are spoiling this light smasher right here, especially since now we're going to be opening up this vault as well. Get some treasure along the way. We have new elemental powers available. We can equip whatever gear we like. Boom! More experience! I mean, that guy didn't stand a chance, not when I was gathering all that experience along the way right there. Okay, so let's pop all the way back down here. What we can do is we can actually pop up there, and that diamond from Igknight's Soul Gem that we seeked out beforehand, we can grab that too. Then let's pop all the way back here once again. What we're going to want is this here dynamite. Sweet. Obviously down here there's more experience for us to garner. Then using the dynamite we can even blow up some of these vaults. Okay, now that that's been blown up, let's also take this down whilst we're at it. It's going to take its time, though. It's going to take its time. It's going to take its time some more. There we go. We got there eventually with the one that looks a little bit like Drobot's head, to be honest. But yes, there's one more that needs to be bombed, so let's go back and... Well, actually, let's not bother with this any further past this point, because we already have enough to upgrade our primary technique here, so let's initiate that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to equip this guy with some gear, so he's a little bit more powerful, and for that we need to go into looks. So for our weaponry... Oh my god, it's a unicorn! We are absolutely equipping a freaking unicorn mace. That is awesome. Anyway, that's 50 luck. That's luck as well as armor. That's luck and speed. Luck and armor, which is definitely the best buff so far. So we're going to go with a helmet right now. Then we're going to get some more luck and armor, some luck and speed. That's a lot of armor and speed right now. Okay, so for our arm guards, let's see here. Armor and speed, armor and attack, just armor. Armor and attack, that's what we want. Wow, we are very powerful when it comes to our attack and armor speed. Well, not armor speed even, just our armor stat I should say. But speaking of a stat that's rather weak, our speed has yet to be decided. 35 speed and 20 armor. Yeah, it looks like all of these kind of wind up meaning the same thing in the end. So let's go with the extra attack and the extra speed. And then for the backpack, more speed and more attack, more speed and more armor. Ooh, or double attack and double armor, that's what we want. At the end of the day, it's not important for a Smasher to be slow, but it is important for a Smasher to be powerful. So now we have... one hell of a powerful light smasher. Boom, boom, shake the room. I think that kind of proved my point right now. But now that have been said and done, let's return to the MVP, because all of our level goals, as you can tell right there, have been completed, so we have no need to tackle this level any further and risk losing our light smash that we only just made to the light Doomlander. That's the last thing I want to do in this episode. So now we're back at the MVP. We're going to conclude the episode right here. I will see you, obviously, in a week from now for the next episode of the Skylanders Imaginators Soul Seekers series. And until then, we have an outro to see us through. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace!